By the way, you guys, I'm loving intermittent fasting. This is how we're looking. I feel like my biceps look tighter. Let's do the other one. Angle. It's crazy because before I never had that definition, that slope going down the bicep. But it's awesome. Good morning. Happy Friday. Ended up getting the day off. Lucky me. Slept in till 9 o'clock. And then gotta go to the bank and get some chapstick. It's that time of year when I usually don't wear too much chapstick throughout the year, but when winter hits, my skin, everything gets dry. Gonna go hit a workout. Unfortunately, I'm recording with my Canon. I love my Canon. Don't take me wrong. Don't get me wrong, I mean. But I love my Sony too. This is a trick I use to get the can open because I just cut my nails. So I can't even get the can open. So I use a, a coin to get it open a little bit. And then I'll use my hand. We're gonna have a monster to get awake. Actually, but before I leave you guys, I need to get to the comment section of my YouTube channel and start answering some of your guys' comments. Comments on YouTube is kind of like getting a text from a really good friend because I get these notifications on my phone. But what happens is sometimes I read it and think to myself that I answered it because I thought the answer as I read the comment, if it's a question. But in all reality, I never went in and replied back. You know how you do this sometimes? You receive a text, you look at it, and you think what you would answer, and then you think that you replied back, but in reality, you did it in your mind, and then later your friend texts you or calls you. I was like, why don't you text me back? You're like, oh. And it's like after that 24-hour mark, you feel like a douchebag if you text back 48, 60 something hours later. Like, text messages are one of those annoying things that you're supposed to text back at least within the hour or a few hours or that same day. You can't answer their answer like 16, 24, 48 hours later because then it's just like, yeah, you did that. When I do that, it's not on purpose. It's because I forget. Bam, all done. One of my good friends, she follows me. Oh shoot, why is it doing this? But one of my good friends, you guys, follows me on my YouTube, and she tells me that the thing that is great about me having a small channel is that I have more room to be able to comment back to most of y'all. Like sometimes people ask me a question from a video a long time ago and I honestly cannot remember how many ounces of what or what the macros were for that meal, so I don't really comment back on those. But for my newer videos, I for sure put in the effort to do so because like I'm one of those kinds of people that like if I can possibly do this, like if it's realistic for me to do something, I'm gonna do it. What's up, you guys? I want to show you all something that I got from Barnes & Noble yesterday. Sometimes you can find stuff on sale there, right? So I found this little sketchbook. It was like, it's usually like $18.95. I got it for $8.98, which is a good deal. And I love the just simplicity of it. Just plain front and smooth paper, lots of paper. And I was thinking I may want to get back into drawing again, maybe just making little doodle sketches. And also I want to use this as a book to put ideas in, goals, ideas, dreams, things that I want to make into reality. So that is what I'm going to use that for. Pretty cool. gonna go ahead and go home and get some lunch and edit some footage for Instagram. Alright, you guys, just got home. I was gonna eat lunch, but decided I'm gonna push my meal a little further. It is 2 o'clock. Gonna push it further, but first I'm gonna drink this whole agua and then finish with the Monster I didn't finish from this morning, and then we'll decide if I want to eat yet now or later, since I'm just doing stuff that doesn't require a lot of energy, so I shouldn't really get too hungry. So yeah, that is what we are doing. Alright, y'all, we're gonna have lunch. This start off with 3 ounces of chicken thigh with Hawaiian fried teriyaki sauce. I just kind of cooked it up, heated it. It was already pre-made by me or pre-cooked, and then I reheated the chicken in a pot and then put some teriyaki sauce. So enjoy this first. Some 93 lean butterball turkey burger. So we're gonna do that. And I just do salt, pepper, and put the cheese on top a minute before it's fully cooked. Show you well. I measured out a serving and a half of these barbecue pop chips. Super good. Really good macros too. 20 chips is 120 calories, 4 fat, 18 carb, 2 protein. Onion bun here. It sounds weird, but it's really good. These hamburger buns, 150 calories per bun. And then, let's see if I could show you. 2.5 fat, 28 carb, and 6 protein. So good amount of protein in this bun. Put this, I can't believe it's not butter, 0 calorie butter spray onto this bun before I throw it in my toaster oven. While that's still cooking, I got some cheese on the side, my little vegetables I'm going to put into my hamburger or my turkey burger. And this is the cheese I use, 40 calories per slice, Sargento ultra thin. Macros are decent. Let's see, 9 fat, 1 carb, 9 protein. So high fat, but also high in protein and low carb. Feel once you put the cheese on.
And then just start saying any word I've ever heard on Grey's Anatomy.
This is the finished product. Gonna have it with some Perrier. Sparkling water, if you all don't know, and plus I'll get hydrated while drinking it. And yeah, and then have some reduced sugar Heinz ketchup. I don't like this for like the taste, but it's really macro friendly. Only 1 carb per 1 tablespoon, which is like nothing. But I don't mind the taste if it's mixed in with mustard and everything, so we're gonna do that. Oh, the cheese. Love onion. There you go. We almost forgot, but didn't forget the pickle. I think the Korean in me loves pickles. But I also am having 2 of these stuffed grape leaves right there. It's like basically grape leaves with rice mixed in, or inside of it, and it's like 80 calories for 2 of them. But I've just been craving these because I haven't had these in forever. Because I used to have a Palestinian friend, and her grandma would make these, and I would have them all the time. So that is what we're having. I wish this would be over now, but I know I still need you here. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. Alright, y'all. So I was gonna think about going to visit my bro, but I think I'm just gonna stay here. I was gonna go to the mall, but then I changed my mind. I'm just gonna stay home for the night. But going to, I think I'm gonna go to In-N-Out. I've been craving In-N-Out. It was between In-N-Out and Taco Bell, but Taco Bell doesn't have a lot of macro-friendly options, so I might get a burger from In-N-Out and then make some things at home, but we will see because I keep changing my mind. You guys, that was a nightmare. Like, In-N-Out was so freaking busy. It looked like a 30-minute or longer wait, so I just went to Taco Bell, got a Mexican pizza and 2 fresco tacos. So I will show you all what it looks like once I get home. Oh, that feel when the Taco Bell guy hooks you up with fire sauce. Look at that. Fire sauce for days. You guys, I'm about to conclude this day of eating, but basically I got these beef fresco tacos, and the only difference between these and the regular Supreme tacos, saves on fats, because they do not put sour cream or cheese, which I shouldn't have either anyway, since I'm lactose intolerant. And they use this kind of pico thing. And then I got a Mexican pizza, and I'm probably gonna take lactate pills because this has a little bit of cheese right there. Cheese, beans, and some more tomatoes. But yeah, fire sauce is 0 calories according to the site. So yeah, I'm not gonna have all of them, but just good amount, and that tiny bit of wine. And then I'm gonna have a couple more of these grape leaves. But my macros are, well, my calories are at 1658 calories, but I'm super hungry. I might splurge a little more, but carbs are at 157. Fats are kind of high because the Mexican pizza, 78 fat and 85 protein. So proteins are a little bit lower today, but that's still enough for what I need. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real honest, since this is supposed to be a real vlog and not supposed to be fake. So, I did go over my maintenance calories. I ended up having measured out like 3 servings of like a mixture of Doritos and some Cheez-Its I had. I was really craving extra food for some reason. Had a half serving of coconut ice cream, 2 Kit Kats, the small baby ones, like the little Halloween sized ones. So yeah, I went over, but you know what? I look at it, instead of looking at it as I messed up the diet and like, oh, now I should just binge and forget it all, you know, like whatever. Instead of thinking that mentality, I was thinking, well, oh well, I hit a surplus today, but it's only was maybe a couple hundred calorie surplus, which is nothing in the grand scheme of things. It really isn't anything. It's not even a quarter of a pound of fat if it was to have been excess or whatever. So I'm looking at it as whatever. I guess it's a opportunity for me to make more gains, but I wanted to be honest with you all because I would have went to bed a little bit guilty if I didn't tell you guys what actually happened at the end of the night. So been answering some questions from the last video I just uploaded today about my gym equipment. I try to answer these questions as best as I can. But yeah, see you guys on the next one, and like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever.